Somewhere in the wilderness of the early 1700s, a native woman named Neru hopes to become a skilled hunter. Early one morning, she ventures into the woods with her dog, Sari, determined to prove her abilities. As she attempts to hunt a deer, a loud noise from the sky startles it, causing the animal to flee. Neru and Sari chase after it, but Sari gets caught in a hunter's trap. Neru rushes to free her dog, tending to its wounds with care. As she finishes, the sky rumbles again, sparking her curiosity. Later, Neru is with her brother, Tabe. While she tries to hunt a bird, Tabe recounts his Katamiya rite of passage. However, Neru is distracted, and Tabe notices. He shoots down the bird she was aiming at, prompting her to express her concerns. Neru tells him about the strange sight in the sky, suggesting it might be the thunderbird from their legends. She declares herself ready for her own Katamiya, eager to prove her worth as a hunter. Back home, Neru and her mother prepare medicine for the war chief, who is badly injured. Her mother hints that Neru could focus on other important roles in the village, but Neru remains firm in her desire to hunt. Tabe arrives with the bird he shot, and their mother asks Neru to gather orange tatsuya for the medicine. Meanwhile, an ominous spacecraft releases a predator into the wilderness. After retrieving the tatsuya, Neru joins Tabe and the warriors. Tabe informs her that a lion attacked one of their warriors, Puhi, and they plan to rescue him. Despite initial ridicule, Neru insists on joining, and Tabe, recognizing her tracking skills and medical knowledge, supports her. They find Puhi, and Neru treats his wounds while the warriors build a makeshift carriage to transport him back to the village. Tabe stays behind to hunt the lion that nearly killed Puhi. Neru warns him that something larger may have scared the lion, but Tabe remains resolute. He tells her to return with the others. As they travel back, Sari finds a snake carcass torn apart brutally. Neru investigates strange tracks nearby and tries to convince the warriors that a more significant danger exists, but they dismiss her concerns. Determined, Neru refuses to return home and insists on warning Tabe. The warrior leader assigns Paka to accompany her. Neru and Paka find Tabe, and she tells him about her suspicions of a greater threat. Tabe, convinced they're in the lion's territory, challenges Neru to prove herself. She suggests trapping the lion, but as they wait, the lion sneaks up and kills Paka. Neru wounds the lion but is distracted by mysterious lights, causing her to fall and hit her head. Tabe takes her back to the village, where he kills the lion and is hailed a hero, earning the title of war chief. Though proud, Neru remains troubled, warning Tabe that the real danger still lurks. He advises her to rest, but Neru secretly leaves the next morning with Sari, determined to track the beast. Meanwhile, the predator, a deadly alien hunter, kills a wolf stalking a rabbit. Neru, alone in the woods, crafts new weapons for herself. Deeper in the wilderness, she finds a herd of skinned bulls. Sensing something is wrong when she spots tobacco scattered nearby. While chasing Sari, Neru falls into a muddy pit but manages to pull herself out using her weapons. While washing in a river, a grizzly bear attacks. Neru tries to save Sari, but the bear corners her. Just as it's about to strike, the predator appears and kills it with ease. Terrified by the predator's power, Neru escapes underwater. She later reunites with the other warriors, who inform her that Tabe sent them to bring her back. When Neru shares her story about the beast, they laugh, beat her, and tie her up, ignoring her warnings. Suddenly, noises come from the trees. The warrior leader investigates and is swiftly killed by the predator's advanced weaponry. Neru pleads to be freed, but the others refuse, charging into battle instead. One by one, the predator slaughters them. Neru frees herself and runs, but the predator pursues her. A warrior briefly saves her, telling her to stay hidden, but the predator kills him and catches up to Neru. However, it spares her when it sees she is not a threat. French trappers who set the trap that caught Neru earlier capture her and lock her in a cage. Raphael, their translator, explains that the predator is a hunter and asks for her help. Neru stays silent. The trappers bring out Tabe, revealing they captured him too. They torture him and tie both siblings to a tree as bait for the predator. The Frenchmen set an ambush, but the predator kills them all with ease. Neru and Tabe free themselves through a clever trick. Neru returns to the French camp to rescue Sari, fights off the remaining trappers, and treats her wounds. Raphael, injured, begs Neru for help, offering to teach her how to use his pistol in exchange. Neru agrees, tending to his wounds and giving him the orange Tatsuya, which makes him invisible to the predator. When the predator arrives, Raphael plays dead while Neru hides. She realizes the predator can't see Raphael because of the Tatsuya. However, when the predator steps on Raphael's wound, he screams, and the predator kills him. It nearly kills Sari too, but Tabe arrives on horseback and engages the predator in a fierce fight. Though he removes the predator's mask, Tabe is killed, leaving Neru devastated. Fueled by anger, Neru hunts down the French leader and takes revenge for her brother by maiming him and leaving him to suffer. She eats the orange Tatsuya to become invisible and sets a trap for the predator. Using Raphael's pistol, Neru ambushes the predator and steals its mask. She tricks the predator into firing its own weapon at itself using the mask to direct the shot, killing the predator. Neru returns to her village, carrying the predator's head as a trophy. With its green blood smeared on her face, she presents the head and Raphael's pistol to her tribe, warning them of future dangers.